You're listening to Fact-Filled Friday, a subset of the Living and Leading with Emotional Intelligence podcast. I'm your host, Brittney-Nichole. Today's fact comes from The New Yorker, and that is that memory is prioritized by emotions, which means that a lot of our memories are unintended, flawed fiction. So when you find yourself arguing with someone on how things happened or what was said or wasn't said, remember that the truth is likely somewhere in between because both parties involved are recalling the situation based on their perspective at the time, and how they perceive the situation was heavily influenced by their emotions. And the stronger the emotions associated with the situation, the more likely they or you are to recall your experiences. But just remember that that is your experience or their experience, which is different from objective reality. One last thing that I want to note about emotions and memory is that when we live through our devices instead of in the present moment and taking in all of the sensory data available to us, we are not able to build strong memories because we're not fully experiencing that situation or the stimuli within that situation. For example, people love candid photos, right? So when people go on trips or have experiences, they can become so consumed by documenting their experience and portraying how they want to be seen or how they want to look and feel, so much so that they fail to actually spend time being present in the experience and developing and encoding those genuine strong emotions around that event. And when we do this, in order for us to recall or feel something from that experience, we likely have to go back and look at the image of that experience to recall an emotion or a feeling based on how we appear in the photo. However, this is likely not an accurate perspective of how that actually felt, because we weren't taking the time to be present. So those feelings that we're feeling by viewing that image are either false or very weak because we didn't take the time to actually experience and encode those emotions as if we would in the present moment. So if you want to truly experience the fullness of life, I recommend experiencing it by living in the present moment and taking in all of the sensory data around you so that you can feel those emotions and encode those emotions to create that memory instead of trying to artificially create these feelings through not so candid candids and being immersed in your device. But that's just my opinion. Take it for what it is. That's all for today's Fact-Filled Friday. Until next time, live and lead with an open heart and an open mind. Thanks for listening.